SAIL Bokaro Steel Plant welcomes all delegates, guests and participants to International Conference on Refractories from 23rd to 24th September 2022 named REFIS 4.0 being held in association with Indian Institute of Metal, Bokaro Chapter and Indian Ceramic Society. The theme of this conference is Future of Refractories in Iron and Steel Industry, which further expands to how Industry 4.0 has affected the refractory industry in monolithic manufacturing and installation techniques. The development of the refractory sector has a significant impact on the growth of the steel business. Offering high-quality products at reasonable pricing is the difficulty Indian refractory manufacturers are facing currently. Aiming for an Aatm-Nirbhar Bharat in steel making and giving Make in India a further boost, this conference will bring the iron and steel industry, manufacturers of refractories, leading academicians, scientists and researchers together and feature in-depth discussions on cutting-edge strategies and practices worldwide that can be used to address the challenges like building domestic capabilities while focusing on cost and energy efficiency to enable the Indian steel industry being competitive in both domestic and international markets. It also aims to provide a premier interdisciplinary platform for researchers, practitioners, and educators to present and discuss the most recent innovations, trends, and concerns, as well as practical challenges encountered and solutions adopted in the field of refractories during the current changing global scenario. The conference has already been a great success given the overwhelming response it has attracted from all quarters of the sector. More than 400 delegates, including business executives, academicians, research scholars, scientists, consultants, and manufacturers from 20 organizations, both from India and abroad, have gathered for a brainstorming session presenting more than 40 technical papers. It demonstrates the magnitude of the occasion and the influence it will have on the future landscape of the entire iron and steel sector. We would also like to take this opportunity to thank the conference sponsors who helped make our vision a proud reality. At this point, we would also like to extend our gratitude to Shri 𝗦𝗓𝗕𝗏𝗏 Sir, Director in charge of the SAIL Bokaro Steel Plant, who is the chief patron of REFIS 4.0. Without his critical and ongoing support, this conference would not have been able to spark the success it has today. We also like to express our sincere gratitude to the conference's chairman, Shri P.K. Rath, ED SRU SAIL, and co-chairman Shri V.P. Upadhyay, CGM Refractory, and for their capable leadership in shaping the conference into its joyous form. Additionally, we would like to thank Shri Sandeep Stephen Lal, convener of REFIS 4.0, whose meticulous planning and efficient implementation made this experience a huge success. We are equally appreciative of all committee members of the REFIS 4.0 from various departments of the Bokaro Steel Plant for giving up their time and helping to make it a great accomplishment.
I'm very happy that this International Conference on Refractories in Iron and Steel Industry, REFIS 4.0, is being organized today at Bokaro Steel City. I am sure that this two-day conference will not only enhance our knowledge but also propel us to relook at the refractory ecosystem in the context of our sustainability goals. The theme of the conference is Future of Refractories in the Iron and Steel Industries. India's steel industry consumes 75% of the country's refractory output. Since the promulgation of the Aatm-Nirbhar Bharat initiatives by the Government of India, refractory industries in India have received a boost and is growing at a rapid pace. The Indian refractory industry now faces the challenge of manufacturing and developing next generation refractory products in India which can compete with the best in the world in terms of quality and cost. The theme of the conference is timely, and I'm sure that the conference will provide the participants an opportunity to interact and get a sense of the evolving scenario across the world. The conference is yet another example of SAIL's endeavor towards both excellence and knowledge sharing. On this occasion, I extend a warm welcome to all the participants to the conference on behalf of whole SAIL fraternity. I sincerely believe that this conference will become a milestone not just for the refractory sector but for the entire steel industry. Thank you.
It's indeed heartening to know that Bokaro Steel Plant, in association with IIM Bokaro and Indian Ceramic Society, is organizing a conference on usage of refractory in steelmaking. The importance of refractory in steelmaking cannot be overemphasized. The quality, quantity, and cost of steelmaking is largely determined by the refractories we use in them. Not only these three aspects, as well as the safety of steelmaking is also largely dependent upon the quality of refractories. I am very sure that during these 2 days, that is 23rd and 24th of September, when this conference is being organized, the various topics which will be discussed include production of refractories, usage of refractories, raw material in refractories, usage of Industry 4.0 in refractories, automation, etc. would prove to be extremely useful for improving the performance of refractories in our steel plants. I wish the conference all the success, and I am very sure that at the end of these 2 days, lot of points would emerge which can be implemented effectively in refractory manufacturing and usage of the same in the steel industry. Thank you very much.
Good morning. As Chief Patron of REFIS 4.0, it is my pleasure and proud privilege to welcome all the delegates, academicians, young researchers, and the industry veterans to this 2 days international conference on refractories in iron and steel industries. This conference, as organized by SAIL Bokaro Steel Plant in association with IIM Bokaro Chapter and Indian Ceramic Society, is a great opportunity for knowledge sharing, exchange of ideas, and brainstorming amongst the participants on the future of refractories in the iron and steel industry. Furthermore, with the kind of overwhelming participation that this conference has received, it may well become a signature event for this industry in the coming days. My best wishes to all the participants. Thank you.
It is wonderful to see that the SAIL Bokaro Steel Plant is hosting an international conference on refractories in the steel industry, which is not only a relevant topic, but much needed for the entire iron and steel sector. Conferences like these provide a platform for the industry to come together and brainstorm on issues of concern, share the best practices, and exchange ideas. As our plants gear up for the next phase of expansion, it is all the more necessary that we focus on cutting-edge technologies in the field of refractories, which is so widely used in the steel sector. With this, I wish everyone attending the conference the very best. Thank you.
At the outset, let me first congratulate SAIL Bokaro Steel Plant for hosting an international conference on the theme Future of Refractories in the Iron and Steel Industry. Refractories are a high-spend item for the steel industry, and emphasis is always on reducing the specific cost of procurement and consumption of refractory. Since most of the refractory raw material is sourced from China, stability in the prices is a matter of concern. Vendor base for refractory items in India is also undergoing consolidation. Constant efforts are required to enlarge the vendor base in order to ensure the competitive buying I wish everyone attending the conference a great time of learning from each other and charting out a roadmap for future initiatives. Thank you.